roll up, step right this way for the Clipping In Red Rose Mystery Tour. Saturday, 9th of September, and on Wednesday I bought my ticket, return to Penrith, seat reservation, bike reservation. I was all set for a great ride in the Lake District, taking in Windlatter, Castlerig, good stuff. And then today I got to Preston, about to board my next train, and I was turned away. No space. 4 bike spaces on the train, 4 bike spaces taken. Goodbye. The staff didn't want to get involved with checking the reservations. I think somebody was on there who shouldn't have been. They were just taking advantage of it. But I was on my own, turned away. So I had to then, I went to the ticket office. They were quite helpful, but the best they could do was offer me a Penrith ticket 2 hours later, which was just not suitable. It would leave me 2 hours riding up there, and that's just no point in that. And then also I'd face all the hassle, possibly, with my reservation for the homeward leg being worthless, so I didn't want to do that. I could have gone tail between my legs on a train from Preston back to Halifax, but I didn't fancy doing that either. So instead, I decided to find my way home somehow, which will be quite a challenge because I don't know Preston at all. Well, it looks like that bus is going to Blackburn. If I could chase after it, I might be all right. Something we call Horton. The countryside's opening out a little bit and I can see hills. This is called Blackburn Old Road. Well, looks like I've found a hill. This should hopefully take me up and over towards Oswald Twistle. Charming. For a split second, I thought I'd spotted Studley Pike. I'm not in Yorkshire anymore. Oh dear me. The rain stopped at least. I'm using OS Maps on my phone as a navigational aid, but the problem was, about half an hour ago, the rain was so heavy, wouldn't work. The screen went haywire, and I ended up going into Darwin on a bit of a, wasted a few miles riding into Darwin and doing a lap of the town centre again. I'm hoping now, Oswald Twistle, I always associate it with being on the edge of the moors, and if I can get there, I can kind of get into my usual Pennine cycling area around Rawtenstall Bacup, I hope. Oh, almost had a sense of humour failure back there though. Thank you, Darwin. Passed through Accrington, and holy of holies, I saw a sign saying Halifax 30 miles. So I've given up on scenic routes now. I'm hoping to go directly to Burnley, and then I'll pick it up when I'm on the other side of Burnley. 34 miles ridden. I've just left Padiham, heading towards Burnley. Fairly busy road, so I've got to have my wits about me still. But at least I know roughly where I'm going to. It's funny that I've only ridden 34 miles, but I must have burnt some adrenaline. My stomach's been in a knot for 2.5 hours now. It's going to be one of those rides that might scrape over 60, 65 miles, but it's going to feel a lot longer. Coming into Home Chapel, Thieveley Pike and the Cliviger Gorge. What a difference when you know where you are. Climbing out of Mytham Road on Scout Road to take me to Sober Village. Oh, and breathe. It winds its way up through the trees, eventually be breaking through. Oh, what a contrast to some of the roads I've been riding on. It's yeah, it's been disappointing really to have that Lakeland ride in mind and booking 3-4 days in advance, and that would have been my first proper Lakeland ride for 15 years, and then to have it snatched away like that at Preston because somebody else is not playing fair or the system's not working properly. Yeah, disappointing. I mean, I've tried to make the best of it. Not really my kind of riding, but yeah, it's not been too bad. At one point I thought about deleting anything I'd recorded, but no, I think I'll patch it together, see what I come up with. .63 and a bit miles ridden, over the 100k mark. If there's an end of year prize for least scenic clipping in video, this one might win it. It'll also be the video that triggered a refund for a rail ticket and a strongly worded complaint to Avanti West Coast. Spoiled my day, and they've let all the viewers down. Whoa. Anyway, looking on the bright side, I'm almost home. It's 84 Fahrenheit, 28 C. So I've endured that. Found my way through new country. And it's another ride on the board, older and wiser. So for this episode of Clipping In, I'll say bye for now and see you next time when I hopefully know where I'm going. Bye bye.